Welcome, everyone. My name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning with 7 Days to Die. And I'm glad that you could make it. Last episode, we worked on this mine. The episode was all about this area here, building the extension to our base, also designing this area, which should end up being pretty cool once we get it all finished. I'm liking the way that it's looking. Also, we're turning this area from cement into wood. But really what we did last episode was the finishing of the back of the mine over here. Ooh. Man, that looks good. With all of our electricity as well. So our next step is going to be building our clay mine here. We're going to have to replace some of the dirt. We're going to have to build a house. And, well, it's going to have to be the perfect exit to our base. But before that is Blood Moon. Because as you guys can see, it is day 224. So we're going to have the bitey, scratchy, itchy horde coming to knock on our doors and reach through our bars. Thought I heard one. Guess not. So let's anticipate that. Let's prepare. Let's get our medical equipment. Let's get all ready for the Blood Moon and see how the base does against the Blood Moon tonight. And then after that, we will go ahead and start designing the clay mine. And that's going to be really cool because we're going to have to build the house portion of it and the gates, etc. And before that, I think let's do some upgrading of the mine area because we're just about to hit Blood Moon, and I don't want to be doing something like really engaging just before Blood Moon because then we're going to be stuck doing that. So let's grab some medical equipment. What do I need? Oh, I guess I need some vitamins. Oh, I do have recog. Good for me. I'll use that recog. No learning elixirs, huh? Seriously, we've got to have a learning elixir in here somewhere, right? No learning elixirs. Let's check Trader Rekt. See what he has. Yeah, okay. Let's drop by Trader Rekt real quick. Zoom, zoom. Go, 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 go. Gotta visit Trader Rekt. What's up, Reki?
Happy hour selling to even a dumbass like you.
Uh-huh. Rekt. You are stripped down to the bones. Did you get robbed recently? Well, you do have a nice solar cell.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well... Nothing, huh? Bummer, dude. See ya. Hey, when do you refresh?
You gonna buy some food or just
Day
stay?
226, huh? Okay, fine.
Right out of my store.
Still 2 days before he refreshes, huh? Bummer. Dang, missed my turn. Good thing I'm the only person that drives on this road. Because I run the stop lines all the time. Alright. Welcome home. No learning elixir for us. I don't think I have dog food, do I? I have a little bit of dog food. Yeah, I have enough for one. I don't think I care. I didn't even bother selling to this guy. Almost left my auger. Well, I guess if I'm not going to have any learning elixir, that's just going to have to be the way that it is. We'll grab some recog, some vitamins. We'll grab a splint just in case. And yeah, okay, fine. I'll take that too. I don't see any reason not to. And let's take some extra ammunition. Looks like we need more wood too. So might as well grab it now while we wait for the horde. Man, look how big it is. And the cool thing is, so much of it is underground now. When I started, I had no idea it was going to end up being that large. It's just a little square room, right? Okay, well, I could chop something down. I'll start with you, friend. You know, this game has gotten pretty over the years. Good job, Fun Pimps. I've been playing this game for a long time, and it has changed a lot. And today, I'm just appreciating just how much the graphics have improved over the years. It's a great sunset. Dang! Burst speed! I can't believe how much wood and stone I end up using and building. It's so crazy. Now we just need hundreds of zombies walking up those hills. Maybe someday. For now, I will accept that I have a forest. Dang, we're getting close to Blood Moon. Hurry and chop down this entire forest. I'm destroying so many habitats. But I created them. I create, then I destroy. Just give me 24,000 wood. That's what I need here. I guess I didn't get to upgrading those blocks, huh? Because, well, Blood Moon is only in 2 hours. Hurry, hurry. The biting, the clawing. There we go, that'll do. Alright, let's replant. That was a lot of wood, guys. Dang, give me space. There we go. This is not where we want to be when the red moon rises. Alright, I gotta go back. Alright, dump the rest and let's go. Don't forget my motorcycle. Yep, we got it. Beautiful. Alright. You, go in here, please. And that's not food, that's medical. You're forging. And I guess I need some electrical equipment, mechanical parts for repairs. I've got steel, gasoline. Gasoline. Yes, gasoline. There we go. Let's fill up some of our defenses. We don't want our defenses to run out in the middle of the night. Oh, I apparently filled these recently. Well, maybe I won't worry about it then. What about these ones? How are you guys doing? Oh, good for me. Staying on top of things. Personal high five. All right, well, I guess it's time to get to it. Oh, wire tools. That's what I'm forgetting. Wire tools, please. Thank you. All right. That should be it, right? Kept that on all week, huh? Unnecessary, but fine. I think I'm gonna revisit some of the painting. But that's gonna have to be after the, you know, endless horde of zombies, which is coming. Now. Hi, guys! Hello! Hello, hello! Where are your friends? Ah, yes. You'll all be here shortly. Dang, buddy, don't spit all over everything. That's nasty. Whoa. Hey, orange guy. Slow down there. Thank you. Looks like we don't have them getting stuck anywhere. That's good. See, because that's what we don't want. Zombies getting stuck in weird places and chewing on the walls. Sometimes they get stuck over there. But it looks like none of them did. Not yet, anyway. Hey now, hands off. Someone's getting hit by a trap. Maybe a dart trap. Yes, please drop loot bags. Hey, don't attack the wall. Just come with the ladder, buddy. Shotgun traps, huh? And dart traps going off. That's good to hear. Don't let this stone decal fool you. This is steel behind this layer of paint here. And that is why we are not blowing through with the shotgun shells. Because I am missing. And when I miss, well, I hit the blocks right behind them, right? And if they were concrete, they would probably have been destroyed by now. So this is why this area of the base is steel, but just this area. You know, guys, steel is so expensive. I'm not going to bother making the whole base steel. It's crazy enough that I make the whole thing concrete. But to make it steel, that's too expensive, take too many resources, take too long. We only want the special parts to be steel. So this is one of the few special parts of the base, the steel parts. Come one, come all. Hurry, hurry. Oh yeah, look at that. Dart trap shooting that guy over there. Are you dead? You look dead, huh? Oh, no, that's my motion detector. Someone's getting shot, though. I guess it's kind of superfluous to ask a zombie if they're dead, right? Not only because their only response is, "Ugh," but because, well, of course they're dead. They're a zombie. Like, that's what qualifies them. To be a zombie, you have to die to be raised as a zombie. So yes, they're all dead. Even if they're moving and biting. That's the problem with zombification. Alright, who's over there? What are you doing? Hey, get out of there. Oh, well, the trap took care of it by itself. That is what it's designed to do. Hey, get out of there. And you too, buddy. Come on down, guys. I'm not up there anymore. Whoa, now I am. Isn't that tricky? I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Ow. Wow, guys. Slow down. Gonna eat some candy. Did you guys break this already? No? No, you're good. How about this? You break this? Nah, you've hardly touched it. Hey, but you're doing a good job. I want to make sure the zombies don't get discouraged, you know. Hey! Smile for the camera. Oh man, they pushed me down here. Over here, guys! Yeah, this base is bigger than you thought. Ha! Boom! Come on in. Come on in. I'm not defenseless. Hey, how did you guys get in here? Gotcha. And your little bugs too. Whoa, buddy. Slow down. Hey, whoa. How? Not very nice. And we're gone. Like a ghost. Guess we can come in through here, right? Over here, guys. Over here. That's right. Pop. You too, lady. Whoa, now. None of that. Hey, that's a level up. This way, gentlemen. Well, that could have been worse. Come on, guys. Group up. That's right. You can get me. I believe in you. It's nice that no one comes from behind anymore. I remember early versions, you know, of course, when the base was less finished. The zombies would end up just coming in from behind. Ooh, that was quite a swing. But now they can't. I guess they can. I gotta plug that hole. Yeah, I knew you weren't dead. I know that trick. How are you guys doing, by the way? Ow. You guys finally figure out you can come in from behind? Yeah, that looks like you're coming from here. Somewhere. What? You guys broke through the ceiling? Unacceptable. Not nice. You stay in there and you think about what you did. Who's getting electrocuted up here? Hi, guys! That would have gone on for a while. Hey! There's no need to dig. What are you doing? You guys are banging on the inside of here, aren't you? I can hear you. They maybe even spawned in there. It was my mistake. I brought them all the way over here for no reason. My base doesn't have to fight over there. I can fight over there. Stop digging. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Guys, this is not the way in. Trust me. I built it. It's not the way in. Alright, friends, come on over here where we won't dig. Over here, please. Hey, stop digging. Yeah. Do not dig. Come on up, guys. Officer, don't do it. Whoa, big fella. Yep. And you too, guy. Well, officer, don't explode, all right? Thank you. Oh, blood moon's over. Guess I might as well clean up. Ow. She's around here somewhere. Oh, look at that. I think I saw her hand. She must have spawned under here. Which one are you knocking under? This one. Come on out, lady. Thank you. Beautiful. Thirsty? Couldn't believe it. All right, let's see what they left us. Ow. Yeah, not too bad. They didn't do too much damage. But I did kind of run them around a little. Dang! I'm full! I don't care about this stuff. Okay, I did see some stray bags. I'm sure of it. Nice. I feel like I ended up using less ammo than usual as well. The base is doing more work, I guess. I'm gonna have to start replacing darts, though, I'm sure of it. So let's see some darts here. Let's see what we can replace. This one was working pretty hard. Yeah, this area actually works pretty hard. It's good to see. Good to see some use out of these things. Yep, those ones are less busy. But I would expect them to be less busy. All right, that'll do. Okay, let's bring a little bit of concrete mix with us. Maybe a little bit more. Let's bring paint and electrical tools. What else am I going to need for this area? I may not be ready to set up electronics yet, but it might be worth bringing some. But if I fill up my inventory too much, I will be sorry. I think that's should be okay. We'll bring some dirt with us. I thought, oh wait, I maybe might have some bags here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Some bags. I think I did some fighting over here too, right? Yes, I did. Yeehaw. So eventually I'm going to have this road ramp, excuse me, this ground area ramp up naturally so the zombies don't attack this at all. So I'm not going to worry about filling that area. Zombies might spawn in there, and that's just an issue I'll have to accept. But to prevent that, of course, I could fill that in with dirt or material of some kind, but I don't think I care. We're just going to have this ramp down so the zombies will naturally walk over it, but I'm not going to be doing that right now. Like this area, you see how they just walk right up? That's what we want all over the base. So the zombies, wherever they come from, they always have an easy way to get to their purpose, which is to eat me. Until, of course, we trap them. The base, after all, is really just one big trap. Okay, let's get to it now. Zoom zoom. Dang. Missed my turn. I think I have that railing there. Oh man, that exit is going to be so cool when we come up into our clay mine. So how do I want to design this? I see that I gave myself a tunnel, and I expect to drive here and have the door open here, which means I need a garage in here. So if this is going to be a garage space, and then I'll make a live in work-in space here, and then I'll make the exit. Or this could be our garage space, and then this could be our live-in space. Because then I could put an exit here, and I could just leave. Bam. Have to make a little road here. But yeah, I could just leave. That would be nice. Okay, so what's the alternative? What was the living space here? I could theoretically put the garage here, and I could just leave here, and then I don't have to do any digging over there. I'm gonna have to do digging over there anyway if I end up making a room there, so there's no question on whether or not I'm gonna be digging there, because I am. Yeah, that's true. But then I'm gonna be riding out of this long ramp and then turning. I don't want to do that. I want to go straight through. Boom. I guess we'll have to turn here. Unless I want to build a road and tunnel all the way to here. And that would be a good way to get to these iron mines and lead mines. But would ultimately be unnecessary. Whew. I don't know. Well, let's start blocking it out, seeing where we're getting. Oh, I did not drop this rogue outfit off? Whatever, I don't care. We're just gonna drop it then. I don't want my inventory full of loot. Okay. So if this is my exit entrance, Space of 5. I at least want a space. Really, I at least want a space of 2, but I probably want a space of 3 at least. I could get away with a space of 2, but why? It's not like I'm struggling for space here. I've already removed a good portion of this mountain, so I might as well make it grand. Think I should turn here? It does have a nice view. And looks like a logical place to leave and to come up. And then we could have the clay area removing that. My only issue is I really will be flying up this ramp, and then I'll basically need to make a sharp turn. But I am going to make, looks like I'm going to need to make a sharp turn at some point anyway, because this is where I want to go. Unless I want to make an exit there, and I don't. I think I'm going to make this my clay mine. If I am going to make a large turn, or sharp turn, I mean to say, I want this room to be large. So let's remove our bare minimum here. We're going to want more removed. I can already tell, so let's remove 1, 2, 3, at least 2 more. I could remove even more, but I'm going to be conservative, just to minimize the amount of unnecessary digging that I need to do. Aw, lady. Hey, don't beat on the walls here, guys. Yeah, exactly, that. Don't do that. Where did you go? Oh. Figment of my imagination. Another screamer? Okay. Nice, another level up. Okay. All right, I was removing this area. There we go. Wow, and I even brought light to myself here. That is great. Cool. So that would give me a middle if I wanted to, like, say, put a torch or a light there. If we put a wall here. And that would give me plenty of room. It doesn't really matter because the room needs to be lengthwise. So let's just say that I want my exit here. Well, hold on. I'm going to be slowing down because this is going to open this. So I don't need a lot of space here. Why don't we just build a wedge here? Like that, which is the space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might even be too much. Let's find out. We'll want to build up some speed. So we'll go a little bit further than we need. But that gives us some time to appreciate these lights. Well, and also decapitate myself, apparently. Wow, that's never happened before. So I'll come up here. We'll break so that we can get that right. But I probably won't go to a full stop, knowing myself. I'll probably just slow down a little bit and then turn. So maybe I do want more room. Okay. I don't know. I think better safe than sorry. Let's give myself space of 2 more at least. And we'll take it out to my minimum. Okay, let's try that. Hey, someone punched a little hobbit hole here. A window. It's kind of nice. Maybe I want windows here in this room. That'd be kind of neat. You know, that might be kind of neat. Come up here and just have a whole line of windows. Window, 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 window. Maybe window. That might be kind of neat. All right. Put a pin in that. Yeah, that should be okay. Which means we need more room here because we need... Let's see, what is this going to look like? It's just going to be a road, basically. A road with a door. We need to expand this out. Let's take it another 3. Okay, then I could exit that way, I guess. If we give myself even more room, I could extend this and make it a work area. It could be a small work area. Hang on. What if we put it here? That's too much space. So we could take it on stairs. We could go up or down. If we're going to be driving through, it might be more impressive if we go up. So if we build a foundation here, let's try space of 9. And then we'll take it out further here. All right. Too deep. I just want a couple workbenches and some storage. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just something to look at when we drive by. And this can pretty much be empty wall. Maybe I don't know. That's okay, it'll come. All right, well, what if we tried this instead, so this is a little shorter? Okay, yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, I think we do want it elongated this way a little bit because we are going to be driving by it, so it's going to be passing pretty fast. And then our exit would be here, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There, 5, and this will be the wall at least. But I'm probably going to want a little bit of room, just knowing myself, so let's expand to here. There. Yeah. We'll have to drive a little bit longer to get out to here. Or I could make the exit here, and then make this area the workspace. I don't really know. Either way, this part of the mountain has to be removed, so let's do it. Let's remove it all the way to here because I think that's what I want my minimum to be. Cool. Okay, so if this is the exit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I would have a space, and a space. I think I'm gonna need one more space. Might as well take it now. Okay, that's looking good. If I am going to have a little room, which it seems like I'm considering it, we're going to need a railing to block off the room from the car, from the vehicle. So let's just, that's minimum. The road needs to be a space of 5. Giving it minimum seems okay to me. If we have a space of 3 here, 1, 2, 3, or no, a space of 2. Yeah, space of 2. Then we would need a space of 2 here. So I could make a railing, something like that. That would be the minimum, I guess. And then I'd probably want to do the same on the other side. Okay, that is the minimum because it mirrors it. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to keep that. And then we'll exit here and we'll have some workspace here. But now I've actually used up some of this space. So this probably needs to be one out. At least. This one can stay. Because it'll be a space of 2 for me to walk through here if I need to. And that's enough, and it matches other areas of the base as well. So let's give this a ramp of some kind. One, two, three. Space of 2, then we'd have a wall. Yeah, we'll have to do this. Which means I might need to, yep, expand this even further. Yep, because we need a space of 2 at least here, and then we'll need a wall here. Maybe the wall should be here. Because that's where the garage door would be? No, the garage door. Yeah, would be here, I guess. Yep, and that would create a wall. So we'd have a wall like this. So let's bring out a floor. Okay. Which means I want this over at least 1 so that I can do the following. So I'm going to have a garage door or a wall here, but I'm definitely going to want this space available to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep. So it's actually a space of 7 that I'm going to need for this ramp and not a space of 5. I might want this wall to extend a little bit more, but the fact that it extends here is nice because I will occasionally drive in this way, and my eye is obviously going to be directed to this direction. I could put like a really big window there or something. You know, I could put benches in here I think I do want a window here. It's beautiful. Here, there's not a lot of room for a window because we've got a giant mountain there. But I could kind of make a slanted area and fill it with storage. I'll show you guys what I mean. So this is where I want my wall, right? If I want more area for storage, then this has to extend just a tad. Space of 2 at least, because we have a space of 2 here. Then I could put my storage here. Oh, it's really a space of 1 at least, but I'm probably going to have to go to a space of 2. Let's start with the minimum. Let's go to a space of 1. We'll grow little by little. Okay, so if we had a space of 2 to walk through, and then let's say I put some storage here, and we'll make a ramp. Ceiling. Something like that. But maybe... I could pile them up like 2s, but I don't think so. Do I have someone beating on something? I think I hear someone beating on something. It's easy for zombies to get caught in here because this place isn't really built yet, you know? It's not finished. Hey! There. All right, let's try the wall here. This is the path. It hasn't gotten in the way of the path yet. Let's find out how much I like or hate this by committing to it even harder. Makes the ceiling feel a little low. The rest of this area feels so grand. I think not. But I do like the idea of having some boxes here. It mirrors other parts of the base. And it kind of suggests that I could go. Is that where I have this? Yeah, okay. All the way to here. If this is the exit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5. The wall would be there. So I need to bring it out one more at least so I can keep my pathway going. But I could fit this like this. So you drive up. Yeah, like that. Hey, nice to see some iron, except I can't pick it up. What the heck? Okay. It's kind of similar to my other one, the one I've got designed over here. But I mean, the function is essentially the same. So they are going to end up looking similar, I think, and that's going to be okay. We're going to have this area, and that's going to be new. And I could de-emphasize this area by making the wall smaller if I wanted to. But for now, let's make sure the ramp is where I want it to be. If this is a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if my wall starts here, that's going to be where my garage door is. No, that doesn't look right. Okay, so that's the minimum for the ramp. The door is going to be here, which means I am going to have a wall here and here. And this is where I want it to turn. Nope, right here is where I want it to turn. Like that. So a space of 2, we'll take out one more layer. Oh, it's so annoying when everything starts falling out of my bags. Okay, so if I design it this way, it's very similar to the one at the other part of the base, especially if I end up putting windows on it. So that means I should avoid a window, but here's the problem, is I'm going to have a big window on this side. And so if I'm going to have a big window on this side, it might be nice to have a small window to balance that window. You know what? It might be the same floor plan on the inside here as the one on the other part of the base, but I think it's still going to end up looking different in the end. So why don't we extend this even one more so we can fit a window in here. Okay, so that is so I can have a window here. Give us a wall. And a wall. And a corner. This is a space of 2. That way I can move throughout here comfortably. Very good. Well, maybe we'll put a door here. Yeah, okay. I'm sold. This doesn't feel too small on the inside, and I don't want to make it any bigger than it needs to be. So why don't I commit a little bit? Would this wall be here? Okay, so when we come up here, we are naturally going to be looking this way. So we want a nice big window there. And then our exit. Who's banging? How big is this window? So that's a space of 9 right there. Yeah, 11. So if we want a window, this is going to be our minimum. Or our maximum, I guess I should say. Like the maximum size of that window is right there. And the size of the ceiling matters. Let's match it just for now to this archway, even though I think it's likely that we're going to end up raising the ceiling a little bit. If I matched it, it's too small. Well, good, because I'm going to end up making it higher anyway. Let's see what this can be. Yeah, that's pretty good. I would say that's our minimum. Minimum, maximum. Minimum here, maximum here. Okay. You know, this space is really nice turning out. It's turning out very nicely. I'm happy with it. So no windows on this side, because we're just gonna have a mountain here. I did have a feeling I wanted a door here. Might like that even better. Okay, and this is a space of 1, 2, 3. That's the minimum for my garage door, I think. Yep. Okay. That's an interesting room. I kind of like it. And then this tunnel will have to be like this. Guess this makes the most sense for the ceiling. Garage door opens. We come in here. We're naturally going to look that way out the window. Then we'll exit here. On the way up, we're going to see this beautiful couple of windows. Go up this ramp. See whatever's here. We'll figure something out. And then we turn to enter the tunnel. Heck yeah. Why are you off? Wonder if you got disconnected somehow. Or if I'm out of gasoline? No, I think we just checked. I'm doing pretty well on gasoline. So that means I could bring my ceiling up to here. This is a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be nice because then my middle would be here. So it's any storage and any lights can be either right in the middle of the room or one space above. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Let's look at it from above. That looks good to me, very natural. If I have no exit there, I like that symmetry better. But we're not going to be looking at it from above, and I like the interest of having an exit here. Yeah. And we will put... What is the space in this room? We'll do it from this point. $16. Okay, that looks natural to me. And it looks to be kind of in the middle of that. And then I can have lockers here. And maybe shelves there. I don't think I have any reason to have a room here. In which case, maybe it's best to just seal it off. Okay, and then this would end up having workbench here. Maybe some boxes or locker storage here. Okay. I could do more of that, or I could do a window here. And that extra window might be nice. Oh, hang on. That's not right. Is it? Yeah, I don't think I want this like that. I need space. So if we're going to have a garage door here, I need a minimum of a space of 1. So why don't we just give it a minimum space and we'll expand it if we need to. Especially because this is purely a tunnel. I think it will be okay to give it just a minimum space. There we go. Yep, that's the bare minimum. So we come up here and it actually opens up a little bit. Wonder how that got disconnected. Okay, that's the minimum. Hopefully I don't have to make it any wider. I might want to make it a little wider on both sides, but yeah, I think I do want to make it a little wider on both sides. But either way, what I really wanted to see is how that window would work. I needed that to stop looking like a window. Yeah, the window looks good there. I might keep that window. Hey, dear. I see you, dear. Okay, I basically am happy with that. Let's extend the ramp a little bit. Because that's going to change the look a little. And we want to make sure we're okay with it all as a package deal. Dang, I'm so full. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, so if we did a half block here, well, you know what? I probably want room for an electric fence there and darts here. Okay, I need to rework this a little bit. Yeah, because now I can put an electric fence here, some dart traps here, and then my ramp can start here. What if we took it to that point? I think that looks nice. And if we took it to this point, looks nice. So let's keep our wedges like this. There. And then I can fill this in with dirt if I want. Or I can make the ramp longer, depending on my desires. We're just going to leave it that way for now until I decide what I want to do with it. We're going to fill this in so, you know, I don't get a stray zombie spawning in somewhere beneath my foundation. Okay. Hey, you know what I could do here? This is a space of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give it... Does that still look okay? Yes. Yes, it's a little bit off-centered in comparison to where it was before, but I might be able to bring this in. Let's just save a little bit. This is just an experiment. You may not keep this. Yeah, because I could put some more cement mixers back here. So either I could have the wall. Let's open this up. Okay, so we either, that would be a space enough for 3 cement mixers. We could bring up the wall like this. I wonder if I would prefer, let's see, I want the cement mixers there probably. I do kind of like that. It gives it some visual interest. Alternatively, I could make them forges and put a little chimney there. That actually may be kind of cool. Oh, I'm kind of sold on that, except forges are now a space of 2. They used to be a space of 1. Now they are a space of 2, like that. That's really a space of 3, but you 2 this way is what I mean to say. So if they're a space of 2, and I'm designing this thing for a space of 1, that means it's the space too small. Forges would be cool. It would be nice to look at a fire pit when I come in, right? Zoom in here and we're looking at a fire pit. It might be cool. I'd have to make it larger. So if this is going to be a forge, they don't really let me mirror things. I have to, it'll probably end up looking like that. The forge is, or like that. So keep that in mind. Am I willing to accept that? And if I do forges, I'm going to need at least that much space. I feel like that's a bit big. But for some reason that I can't explain, I feel good about it. So why don't I just dig it out and we'll keep it for a little while. We'll see what I like over time. Well, we'd end up building a chimney if this ended up being that. So I'm going to remove that. Okay. So if I ended up doing a forge, it would look something like that. I would need to move this over. Can I afford moving it over one more? Yes. That looks fine to me. That actually looks pretty good to me. Okay, you're selling me on that. That looks pretty good. I think I liked this ramp being a little bit longer. Putting down boxes can help you flatten terrain, which is useful in areas like this where you want to make a road. It also removes grass. Okay. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, I like the longer one. Okay. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Let's put in our windows. I'm still on the fence about this window, but we're going to put it in just for now. And this one, is it the right size? No, because that's the ceiling. This needs to be closed. I did like it being extra big, though. That was kind of nice. So, like this, maybe? Okay. Okay, that looks good to me. I kind of like the idea of having this forge area. Might have to bring it back even further if I want to make it a forge, but it's worth considering. Space of 2 on both sides, that's pretty neat. Yeah. Maybe I'll make an arched ceiling, maybe I won't. But this is a good start to a clay mine. Let's unload. I didn't end up getting to electricity. I don't know, do you think I'm going to have ceiling structural issues here? Might as well check. Might as well. Do I need a higher ceiling, I wonder? Because I could go with a higher ceiling. No structural issues. I'm not going to have any issues over this whole area. Well, let's fill this in and see if it looks okay over the window. Because if not, I can make the ceiling even higher. I might as well figure that out now. It looks good to me. But I feel like it could be higher. So let's take the ceiling even a little bit higher. Might be kind of neat, actually, to bring the ceiling down like that. It separates the room a little, but we'll come back to it later. Let's do a ladder, just for now, while I'm building. Okay, let's close the ceiling and see if it looks right now. We could also potentially make the window bigger now. All right, I think I do like the higher ceiling. Let's see what it looks like with a higher window. I like the high ceiling. Yeah, I think I like the high ceiling and the high window. That looks good to me. And if I brought this a little higher? I could. But it looks fine just like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Let's further commit. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's not right. Good thing I'm finding this out now. Space of 2, and then I need a space of 2, but this is a space of 1, 2, 3, which seems right to me. Space of 2, space of 2. So you're telling me I need to take this wall over one? I can't. Not without moving everything else. Is there a way I can solve this problem? What if I did this? There, now we have a space of 2. Space of 2. Really, this needs to come here to match. See, that's truly centered in the room now. I really can't move that wall. I could, let's see, do the following. That's the best I can do, huh? Okay. There might be another one. I don't know, I kind of liked it coming out. Well, in that case, what if I did this? And then we did half blocks here. We'll keep it nice and simple. Simple and clean. Yeah, bookcases. And that gives me plenty of room here. Okay, good. Easy to solve. And now we can get the bigger windows. I wonder if I want peaked ceilings. I don't know. Because I might be able to get away with peaked ceilings. All right, well, let's drive back. Wow, this place is looking good. Did we get disconnected? I bet that's what happened. Where's my wire cutters? I see. This one got broken. Bing! Very nice. I guess I did end up doing a little bit of an electrical work. Enough that justified bringing wire cutters at least. And it'd be so nice to have a door to exit right there. But maybe that's what this is for. Oh, this window doesn't look quite right from out here. Interesting. I could bring out the whole building. It looks fine from in here, but it's got to look okay from the outside too. It's good that I noticed that. This could get wider. Let's see, this is a space of... It could be one wider. That wouldn't be a problem. but it felt very natural for me to leave to get that zombie from there. So maybe I'll want to make a door there anyway. All right, well. Guess I got to be more careful on that ramp. All right, let's dump off all of this stuff because I got a bunch of stuff. All right, my friends, that marks the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me on this base building journey. I've been having a lot of fun. It was cool to do Blood Moon, and I love the direction that this clay mine exit is going. And I'm looking forward to putting lights in there. I'm looking forward to decorating it, painting it, and well, that's what we're going to see in future episodes. So make sure that you're there. Like, comment, subscribe, and let your friends know about Mirthless Mirror, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.